Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Unless you're new, then welcome. Today is going to be a full day of eating on a lean bulk. I try to weigh myself once a week if I'll remember. I usually don't, but I remembered today, so let's start with that. I'm not the only one bulking here. We got Zala, she's bulking too, so we're gonna weigh her as well. Let's see how much you weigh. Oh. Sit still. You got bigger. You got bigger. Yay. So she's still growing. That's cool. She's 23 pounds now. Oh, he's so big. We got coffee and espresso. I think I'm gonna go for espresso today. So because I have such specific goals, I am tracking daily, and I just keep the tracking to protein and calories. I find that that's most manageable for me. I go with the classic, never failed me, pen and paper. I just write down everything I eat, check online what the nutrition is, if it doesn't have a label or if it's something that you have to weigh. In order to calculate how much I should be eating for my lean bulk, I looked up my maintenance calories based on your height, your weight, your activity level, and then I added about 300 to 400 calories per day in order to build. And then the general rule of thumb is 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And if you're growing, you add give or take like 5 or 10 grams of protein. Since I prioritize protein so much, I tend to kind of overshoot my protein goal, and there's no harm in that either. So protein is excellent. So I have a low-fat cottage cheese, some eggs, and sourdough. The less ingredients, the better. Fun fact, Latour bread, I used to work at Latour Cafe. When I was working at Domino's, I had a second job and it was at this cafe. Really good bread, locally owned. I'm gonna do 2 slices and then I'm just gonna toast these. So I got my scale here. I'm going to weigh out 1 serving of our delicious cottage cheese. I still love mixing the cottage cheese into my eggs. In terms of texture, protein, flavor, it's really just a genius idea. 1 serving of that, and then I like to do 3 eggs. Here is the breakfast lineup. Eggs right on the sourdough with some chili flakes and sriracha, a golden kiwi, and then my supplements. If I could only take 1 supplement, it would be creatine. It's the holy grail supplement. I have peach rings flavor. You can get unflavored and just like mix it in your protein powder, or in your protein shake. This peach rings flavor is goated. Then I have krill oil, which is for omega-3s, same as like fish oil, and a magnesium. 3 pills in a serving, if you're wondering why there's 3. If you wanna get any supplements, go to Transparent Labs, code Keiani, for the cleanest supplements on the market. I also added in a gold kiwi. Did you know that your daily vitamin C needs are met with 1 serving of kiwi? Boom. Well, now you do. Did you also know that you can eat the skin of a kiwi? I wouldn't recommend with green kiwi because the skin is a little fuzzier, unless you like that. Sus. Didn't mean for it to sound like that, but this, however, is a bit smoother. Just make sure you wash them, of course, but skin also has more fiber if fiber is important to you, which it should be. Whew. We made it to the gym, gang. Today's pre-workout drink, carbonated BCAAs, as well as water, because hydration is important. I think I'm gonna take my glasses off for this workout because there's no reason to see anyone. Finish the workout, it's time to feed these muscles. Typical of me, I'm running late for an appointment, so this is gonna be really quick lunch. Lazy Girl special is frozen chicken in the air fryer, microwave broccoli. You okay? Microwave broccoli, and I have some leftover baked cubed sweet potato. We're just gonna warm that up, and that will be lunch. And now for my final meal. It's a little late for dinner, but better late than never. I'm gonna be making Atlantic salmon, a kale salad on the side, and some rice, which is already in the rice cooker. While the salmon and rice are cooking, I'm gonna make a protein shake. Not your typical protein shake though. I'm gonna be cooking the salmon in the air fryer again because that's straight up the easiest way to cook anything. I'm gonna make a shake while that's cooking, and I'm using grass-fed colostrum. Now this has some protein in it. It's 90 calories and 12 grams of protein, so not quite as much as like a whey powder, but my protein's already going to be pretty high for today, so I don't really need the extra protein from the whey. I do need a lot of calories in this shake, so it's going to be this, a cup of milk, going to do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and then I have some bananas that I froze, and my Costco size bag of oats. So that's going to be my shake. For the kale salad, I'm going to make a homemade dressing. I make this every time. This is fresh garlic, Dijon mustard, honey, olive oil, and salt and pepper. These are my seasonings for the salmon. This one right here is very special. Here is our final meal. Can't forget the dressing. Well, I am going to eat this and then brush my teeth and go to sleep. Well, actually, I'm gonna watch YouTube videos in bed and then go to sleep. That concludes a full day of eats on a lean bulk. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hola. Say bye.
Bye.
And don't forget to live, laugh, and love. Bye.